Good morning, class. I am your teacher for today's discussion. My name is Anthony Bubon Cordes. So, before we proceed to our discussion, let's us stand and take a moment to pause and prepare ourselves with a prayer. So, this will help us to center our minds and hearts for today's discussion. So, let's assume that the prayer is done. Amen. So, class, before you take your seat, kindly pick up a pieces of dirt or trash under your table or chair and arrange your chairs properly, right? So, who is the class secretary here? Is there any absentees today? All right. Since you are all present today, you have a plus points from me. So, and I would like to remind you about our classroom rules that will serve us as we go along throughout this discussion, all right? So, the first one is be kind and respectful. The second one is speak honestly. Number three is listen carefully. Number four is support each other. And the last one is protect privacy. So last time we studied Philippine regional writers. So can anyone recall what we did discuss last meeting? So yes, we talked about Marjorie Ivasco, the author of the Dream Weavers. So today we will focus on another important Ilocano writer, which is Aurelio S. Agauli. So why do you think we need to study authors from different regions like Agauli? So very good. Um, to so we can appreciate the culture and language of other Filipino. So literature helps us understand our diverse identities. And so before we dive into the lesson, we will be having a pre-activity. So don't worry, class. This is gonna be easy. So please prepare a one-up sheet of paper. So here are the instruction. So answer two following questions. 2 to 4 sentences may do. So the question number one. So in the Philippine literature, how these authors played an important role in shaping our culture and heritage alive. So the second one is what is the possible impact of these authors do not exist. So you have 5 minutes to answer. Understood? So let's assume that the activity is done. All right. So most of you got a correct answer. So now let's proceed to our lesson about the Philippine author who named Aurelio S. Agauli. So please read our classroom objectives. Okay. So, so our classroom objective is that at the end of the lesson, students should be able to first is identify key details about Aurelio S. Agcauli, life and literary background. The second one is explain the theme and various reflected in his selected works. And the last one, student will participate in class to show their understanding about Agcauli's contribution. All right. So now let's come to his biography. So we have here so Agcauli, born in Ilocos region, grew up in a strong Ilocano culture. So his environment shaped his love for writing about identity and tradition. So now let's come to the career. So he writes poems, essays, and stories. So at the University of Hawaii, he uses both teaching and writing to promote Ilocano language. So let's proceed to the theme. Theme is identify migration, homesickness, and culture. So identity, migration, and homesickness, culture. So in his stories often shows the feeling of Filipinos living far from their home. So last one is the contribution. So it helps Filipino culture to be preserved by his writings. So strong supporters of Ilocano literature helps preserve Filipino culture through writings. So his work reminds us to value our roots and language. So overall, in his biography, Aurelio S. Agcauli was born in Ilocos region and grew up surrounded by Ilocano culture. So this environment sparked him to write about identity, tradition, and experiences of his people. So he writes poems, essays, and stories, and he also teaches the University of Hawaii through both his teaching and writing. So he works to promote and preserve the Ilocano language. So his works often focus on theme like identity, migration, homesickness, and culture, showing what it feels like for Filipino living far from home. So overall, he is strong supporter of Ilocano literature and culture. So what themes do you think his works focus on? Yes, it is culture, traditions of Ilocanos, and about migration and identity. So his writing reflect on Ilocano identity, migration, and social justice. So I have here provided an excerpt. Here, what you are going to do is to listen carefully once I read it, okay? So here is it. So when I left my hometown, I carried the sound of my mother calling me to breakfast, the warm smell of rice fields after rain, and the quiet streets where I learned my first dreams. Even in even in a new land, far from everything familiar, so these memories whisper to me, "Do not forget where you came from." So what do you feel after I read the piece? So good observation, class. Agcaulí often write about homesickness and the value of remembering one's root. Alright? So now, let's have an activity. So what you are going to do is to group yourselves into 5 groups and create a short reflection about 5 sentences about what Agcauli's work teach us. So you have 10 minutes to answer, okay? So let's assume that the activity is done. All right. It seems that you really understand our topic for today's discussion. So, how can we apply Agcauli's lesson in our own lives? So, exactly, by preserving our identity is very important in globalized world, right? So, what did you learn today? So, exactly, class. So, always remember that literature is a mirror of who we are today, and who we are tomorrow. To preserve our identity and to preserve our literature in a more comprehensive, and to be united in some ways. So now, to measure your understanding about what we did discuss today, so we have here a quiz. So here so answer the following question briefly but clearly. Each item is worth of 2 points. So the number one is who is Aurelio S. Agcauli. The second one is what region in the Philippines that he represent. The number three is give one theme commonly found in his works. The number four is why is Aurelio S. Agcauli important to Philippine literature. The number five is what value can we learn from his writing. So you are going to do is to read each questions aloud and clarifies if needed. All right, so you have 10 minutes to answer. All right, so let's assume that the activity is done. So so excellent work, class. Most of you got the correct answer, so this shows that you understood our lesson pretty well. So that's it for our today's discussion. Once again, my name is Anthony Buban Cordes, your teacher.